LT. I want to hear about the who, the why, the what, the where, the when of your business,
Okay.
right? Your product.
Okay.
Let's start with the apparel first, and then we're going to the music product.
All right. Well, so as an artist, you know what I'm saying? You always have to, you know, when you talk about branding, when people look at you, that's automatically a part of your brand. So I always thought, what easier way to brand myself than to create my own clothing, you know. So yeah, so basically I just want to do like shirts, hoodies, and like shoes. I'm trying to start on pants, but that's a little further out. But so I started doing shoes about 2 years ago. Um, my first design, I used the main colors of my logo.
Yeah,
Um,
let me see. Let us see what you have.
I got you. So this is the very first pair that I designed.
Cool.
And so the purple and green, are basically the staples of my logo. I'm trying to see if I have it on me.
Yeah, do your thing. We're here with you.
So here we are.
We're
So
listening to Canute Exploration, and this is On Biz Exposed Today. We're looking at MartiaN Apparel, Apparel Music 773
this
LC.
is the lighter, this is my main logo. Got the green and purple and the yellow.
Cool.
So these were the original ones, which I designed 2 years ago, and I just did these a few months ago. Well, last month. Last month. So these are the newer ones. So I used the same colors. I just changed the design of the shoe itself. And I also do. This is one of my sweaters. Which has the logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a few other things. They're not with me at the moment, but
why going into apparel? Why doing this?
I just feel like it's one of the easiest ways to express who I am, as an artist and things like that. Because again, Lamont Martian, a lot of people think it has more to do with I think that I'm an alien or things like that, but it's more so just like a way of life. I have a very lifted way of thinking. I prescribe to things that most humans may call weird, so
Yeah.
I have very, alien, methods and things like that. So that's really just like, just like more so where it came from. And so I embraced, things of like, the themes of, of space and things like that, just because I feel like it supports, thought, just being able to think for yourself,
Right.
not having to go with what society believes and things of that sort. So yeah.
What are you producing these for, though, Lamont? Who are you producing?
Originally, I was just creating for myself. A lot of people like they saw the things that I wear and things like that, and they liked it, and so I thought, okay, well, I guess why not offer it to other people as well, as just myself. So yeah, it was just really just like more so I saw that people appreciated what I was doing, for my own self. So I figured why not offer it to other people.
The colors are unique, though. Let me see that shoes again.
Right.
Right.
Where's the new ones?
Right. And these are designed by LaMont Tucker, right? MartiaN Apparel.
So this is the logo.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. The colors.
That's
Tell
actually
me about it.
so, yeah.
Okay.
So
Why those colors? No, I mean, they look real good, but what the conceptualization of the colors?
It's two reasons. One, I'm a big consumer, a big consumer of cannabis.
Okay. Yeah.
It really came from, the colors of cannabis, the green, and purple.
Okay.
But then also, when it comes to color, I forget the exact term. I don't want to say the color therapy, but color psychology.
Okay.
You know, I like. I believe that purple is, the death of royalty, or
Yeah, you got it. You got it. That's the psychology of purple. Yeah.
yeah, and so I didn't do it intentionally, but it lined up with what I was trying to do, so I just kept it. So yeah.
Oh, cool, cool. So, how are your products benefiting people, benefiting the society?
Again, my brand stands for the same thing that I stand for, which is, just being yourself, saying what you have to say, and, not caring about what others have to say about what you believe. And so, yeah, I try to speak for those who may be afraid to speak up and things of that sort. People who are afraid to be themselves, and just showing them that it's okay to be you. And so yeah, that's what I intend to do. Maybe I'm a few steps away from that, but that's definitely the message that I intend to portray, and that
Right.
I hope others put with the brand that I'm putting,
So before we go on to your music, let's ask you some more questions. The apparel part of things. Where do they find? Where do we find your products, your apparel products?
Well, my website is under construction, but I have different Instagram accounts for my different ventures. I have you can follow the label account, MartiaN 773. I believe I have all of the clothing and the shoes on there. But yeah, there I have a small site in the works. It's in the bio on Instagram. So if you would like to just go see what it looks like now, you can go do that. But that's not the finalized site. But again, I do have just small pages for just all of the little things that I do.
Yeah. So your shirt, let me see that shirt again. I mean, we want to showcase some of your stuff as best as possible.
All right, so
that's your design, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, let me set the camera down.
Oh yeah, no problem.
So my logo was designed by another underground rapper from LA.
Yeah.
Justin Parker.
Okay, cool.
So he designed the logo itself. But I did like everything else. You draw the background colors and all that extra stuff.
Right.
I did all of that.
Can you describe the design for us, for those persons who are listening but not watching, listening on the podcast platform?
Basically, it's my face. It's literally just my face. My alien form, if you will.
Yeah.
I have it on a lot of different products. I'm not selling all of them at the moment. This is
okay. Oh, cool.
This is a device for other people who like to, consume the great plant that is cannabis. But yeah.
I like that. I like that. That design, that thing that you put the smoke, you just so I realize those persons who are not seen. They're about 5 entrance, 5 they can put.
It's 3 holes.
Three holes, yeah.
So this one is for actual blunts, so the holes
Okay.
are a little bit bigger.
Right.
Then this one is for joints, so
Okay.
the holes are smaller. This is the other logo that's on the shoes, on the older shoes.
Oh, cool.
Um, but yeah, it's a holder. I really wouldn't recommend it unless you're someone who smokes very
Yeah.
heavy, because you
Oh.
have to use all three.
Oh, you have to use all three. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, like you
Right.
have to use all three.
Right.
So it hits very hard, but it's something that's nice to have if you are someone who likes to consume cannabis on a
I
basis.
There are persons that might not be seeing us, but listening. But
Yeah.
they're try to describe what you just showed me in terms of
Yeah.
that, the
So
three holes.
it's basically a holder where you can put 3 blunts or joints into it, and you can hit all 3 at the same time. So it's basically like a funnel, if you will. And so yeah, it packs a pretty heavy punch. Shouts out to Herbie P in Washington D.C. He makes them. He's on Instagram, Herbie P. DMV. Yeah, they're. I haven't had a chance to really use it yet, because again,
Right.
you have to use 3.
Yeah. I mean,
So yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's
yeah, and
pretty.
as you have suggested that if you're not a heavy smoker,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
wouldn't.
recommended.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't suggest it unless you're someone who is really into the lifestyle and has been a part of the lifestyle for a while, because it can
Yeah.
really cause some damage.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I love that. I love what you're doing, LT. You're really doing a good thing in terms of your products, and you're blending it with the music. Your designs look real attractive, and the colors are great, right? And I suspect that the persons who are outgoing are more likely to patronize your product. Outgoing.
Yes, sir. The space
Adventurous.
nuts. Yep.
Yeah, I love that. Tell me a bit about your music, the Martian Music 773.
All
Tell
right.
me a bit about that.
So I do own my own label, Mark's Music 773. As you said, I represent myself, my fiance, and a few other artists. Oh, excuse me. We've been releasing music for about the last 2 years. We shoot our own videos, we edit our own videos. We do everything, in house. Um, yeah, I really just, for me and my music, I just try to represent positivity, and again, just being yourself, and successfully being who you want to be, being the best version of yourself. Um, when it comes to the label, I basically support anyone who is serious about their craft.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
um, I'm not really picky on what your subject matter has to be, because again, as an artist, your art is a part of who you are. So, I'm not trying to tell an artist who they can or can't be, but as long as I can tell that you are serious about your craft, that's all that really matters to me. Um, but yeah, I've been writing music, I want to say, my entire life.
Yeah.
I used to do small little performances, like back in high school. I used to write songs for, people, who like tried to bully me back in school or things like
Yeah.
that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was, something fun to do, but it was
Yeah.
not something that I thought that I could do seriously. And, it up until a few years ago, when I saw that, all it really takes is to be serious and to be consistent. As long as you have an idea of what you want to do, and
Yeah.
you actively attempt to go for it, that is truly all it really takes
Mhm.
these days. And thankfully, I would say COVID has actually shown a lot of people that, that you can do what you want to do as long as you're willing to get out there and go do it. So yeah, thankfully I decided to get started before COVID hit, but COVID hitting actually helped us get a lot further in what we were trying to do. As some people know, I lost the job that I had, which, it was a job that was somewhat around music, but it was taking my attention away from my music. And so I'm actually thankful, for COVID coming and showing me the importance of putting time into what I want to do and not into what other people may want me to be doing for them. And it's been a crazy journey, but it's been very helpful.
Where? Let me ask you about the where, and I'm gonna tie this in because MartiaN is really a brand that is, well, it's not only music, but it's apparel as well, and I like to tie the two things in. So I'm in Florida. If I want to get your products, right? Yeah. Your shoes, something. What do I do? How do I go about getting that?
Okay, so for the shoes, again, I have an order page on Instagram. The shoes themselves, they come from a factory that's in Italy.
Okay.
Either you can buy a pair that I've already made, or I can design a pair specifically for you, and then have them sent out. Yeah. So I currently have, I think I have 3 pair on sale currently. The originals, these, and then I have some black and blue shoes that I have that I don't know where I put at the moment.
That's all right.
We're in the middle of like a move, so it's like it's
cool
in the house.
I understand that,
but
cool. So somebody from Florida, from Jamaica, I always talk about Jamaica, can reach out to you and you get the shipped to wherever.
Yes.
I need to ask you, so if you wish to say, because many business persons would not say how much is it for the product until, but would you like to state the cost for?
No. These, I believe these are $219. The shoes that are black and blue, those are only $200, and these are $260. When it comes to designing, on the bottom end, I think the most basic pairs is about like $150, but depending on how, like what exactly you want on the shoe, they can get kind of expensive. I think only on like the high end, like probably like $300 to $350, but it all depends on what you want. But yeah, 1 second. So you get the shoe, and I also, 1 second.
Go ahead.
The logo for you.
You're listening to Canute Exploration, your topic on the podcast, and we're talking to LaMont Tucker on Biz Exposed Today, looking at his brand, MartiaN Apparel, and also MartiaN Music 773. MartiaN is his brand, really. Go ahead, LT.
So you can use my already established logo, or I can design another logo for you, and it'll be on the box as well.
Oh.
So these are the newest pair.
So are you saying if I want to use a custom built logo, right? I can say to you, hey, I need this logo on the product. It's your product, your design, but I need this logo on it. And the logo will also be on the box that you use to ship.
It'll be on the
right. Yeah.
And so, see, these are mine.
Cool.
And so, yeah.
Oh, so you will still have your logo on it?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. Naturally so. Right.
Yes, sir.
So your logo will be in the inside, as you had shown. Right. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Looks good. I mean, I love it. I love it. So anybody from around the world will be able to get your product shipped to them. All they have to do is to use what is running across the screen. For those persons who cannot see it because you're listening from your favorite podcast platform, tell us again, Lamont, or they can get to you.
All right. So it's LaMont Martian on all streaming platforms. LT2 Martian on Instagram. LT2DA Martian on Twitter.
Cool. Are you planning on going into any other products? I mean, shoes. I see the T-shirt. I need to get the cost for that. You need to pay much for that.
Well, so a majority of our T-shirts, I believe the T-shirts, majority are only about $30 to $35. The hoodies about $60. No, I'm sorry. The sweatshirts are $60. The hoodies are $85. I have pictures of a lot of them up. The order sheets aren't finished. I have to finish the drafting of that because I have a lot of designs. The site's just not live at the moment, but
they're on your Instagram.
Yes,
we can see pictures on your Instagram.
Yes,
right, sir. And reach out to you. Fair enough. The website. Do you have a domain name, website address, despite the fact that it is under construction now?
1 second. The one won't give me one.
Yeah, that's all right.
I believe it's LaMont Martian on Universe, but I could be wrong. I don't want to give you the incorrect.
Right, but that will be highlighted on your Instagram page though. Eventually, when everything is set up and going. Right. I mean, your shoes they looks good. I would buy one. I mean, I would wear one. Right. Your shirts look good as well. Right. But I'm in Florida, so yeah.
I'm not sure if we ever spoke on it, but I actually lived out there. Go back and forth, and it would kill me how many people I would see you wearing hoodies. In 80 degree weather. It's like, wow.
You're right about that. But guess what happened, Lamont? You have to understand, I'm from Jamaica. So being from Jamaica with all of that eat tropical weather and come here with the tropical as well, I have to be careful, But unless it's light, right? But the sweater thing will be a challenge unless it gets cold. You have been here in Florida sometimes, right? Yeah. You're doing well though, Lamont. I really love your products. It's important that it is being showcased, right? And your music. I really appreciate what you're doing, right? I'd like to continue to help you promote your product, your brand, MartiaN, right? That's a brand, but it's apparel and music, right? And right. So I will continue to help promote that. And naturally, so Canute Exploration endorse businesses that are doing well, businesses that wants to be exposed on Biz Exposed Today, talking to LaMont Tucker, MartiaN Apparel, MartiaN MusiC 773. And it's something that you need to look at. Check out his Instagram art. Let me get it right. It's at LT2 MartiaN MartiaN MartiaN. That's LT2 MartiaN on Instagram, and it's also the same on all the streaming platform for his music, etc. Right? Check it out. Check out LaMont product. You will not regret it. You might not be seeing it because you're on your favorite podcast platform, but those of you on YouTube will be able to see it. And I've seen it and they're looking well. What else would you love to say before we sign out of here, Lamont, about your business and about your brand?
Again, you know what I'm saying? We're here to support, all of y'all, the free thinkers. everyone, you know, who isn't afraid to be themselves, you know, not afraid, you know, of what people have to say about you and things like that, you know. I would like to, you know what I'm saying, thank you, Canute, you know what I'm saying, for providing, you know, this platform and this opportunity. You know, this is something that's, you know what I'm saying, something that is needed, you know.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, just want to thank you. Johnson, thank you. Thank your viewers, your listeners. Appreciate your time. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Yeah, thank you, Lamont. And have a nice rest of the day, right? And rest of the weekend, right?
Yes,
and we'll talk. Take care, Lamont.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. All right. That was LaMont Tucker on Biz Exposed Today with his brand MartiaN Apparel, MartiaN MusiC 773.